Hello everyone. Today an exercise that will help your shoulders. There are many of us who are sitting many long hours at the computers, working in the office or even at home. Many of us who are sitting and studying or using the computers. And many of you are just complaining about having pain in your shoulders, feeling tension, feeling stiffness around your shoulders, and it's not to wonder, because when you sit on your computer like this all day long, of course your shoulders are not going to feel very nice. And this is one exercise that will help you to relieve your tension in the shoulders, and you can work this and combine this exercise with the Pomodoro technique. Pomodoro technique is actually just a way of taking breaks, reminding you of taking breaks when you're working at the computer or studying for that matter. So it implies that every, say, 20-25 minutes you take a short break, you do some movement, some type of movement, and this is just a great movement for your shoulders to do when you take these mini breaks, because you don't actually have to leave your chair or your desk. You just take 10 seconds break, you do these exercises, and then you can move on or combine with other exercises. And basically of course I forgot to bring myself a chair. Just a second. So while you're sitting at your desk, but obviously you can do this exercise, this movement, even standing. If you want to add a little bit more of movement, you can just get up from your chair and stand and do this exercise. But basically it entices your body just to raise your shoulders as much as you can, and then lower them, and you can raise them again and lower them carefully and as much as you can. Try to stretch maybe your arms down with the palms towards the floor, and try to reach a little bit longer down. And I think just again, you probably can do this exercise fast, but I think it's always better to do it slowly with controlled movements, and go up and down, and just really feel that the relief of the tension in your shoulders. Or maybe you can combine both type of movements, just relieve the tension and let your shoulders drop, and then do it slowly. Then you can do the other way around. So instead of going slow up and fast down, you can go fast up and slow down. And you should see which kind of type of movement that brings you more relaxation in your shoulders. You can combine this with other type of exercises. You can try to rotate, have a shoulder rotation back and forwards. Again, there is nothing that you have to do for a lot of time. Maybe 2 or 3 of this will be enough. And of course, if you feel that you want to stand and do these exercises or combine them with more ample movements, you can do that as well. But I think one thing that is important to remember is that um, when you are standing and working, um, just um, think of yourself that you have been told since probably the childhood that you have to be sitting still on the chair and concentrate and focus and don't fidget. But actually, that's not such a good idea. So it is much better if you do move while you're sitting, even if you don't do any big movements, I think. So, for example, you can read a book like this, and you can shift your sitting position while you are reading the book. Say once you read on this side of the book, maybe you go a little bit at the left, and then you'll be shifting when you go over to the other side of the book, you'll be shifting your position to the other side. So and try maybe always not to maybe you shift the way you're sitting with your legs as well from time to time. I don't know, maybe you drop something on the floor and maybe you just bend down to pick it up. Every single little movement counts, and if you feel that you need a reason to do these small movements, by no means feel free to pretend that your pen has dropped to the floor and that you have to bend down to pick it up. And you can come up with many other tricks to if you need an excuse or to make any type of movement. So if you want me to explain more about the Pomodoro technique, I can do that. Just let me know. You can pick up that topic in another video, but it's just as I said, very simple way of reminding ourselves every 20-25 minutes to take a break and, and do some kind of movement. It can be maybe 10 seconds, 20 seconds. Of course, if you can take a break for 3 or 5 minutes and combine different type of exercises, please feel free to do that actually. And or to make some kind of breathing exercises, get a little bit of more oxygen into your brain, and probably you'll be more productive afterwards and you'll think better, and your blood circulation obviously will improve. So of course we are all get drawn into our work in our studies or whatever you're doing at the computer, and it's not easy to remember to take these breaks. And what you can do, of course, is to put your mobile phone on alarm, on timing for every 20-25 minutes. And I have done this myself one day, and just to remind me to take a couple of minutes of break and do some small movements in a mindful way. And I can testify for the positive effects of this technique. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you would like more advice about how to stay flexible, mobile, and more advice about how to deal with your back pain or any kind of tension that you might have in your body. I wish you the best. That's all for me for now. See you in the next video. Bye bye.